Hi, incoming AP World students. My name is Aubrey, and I'm here to give you 3 tips on how you can not only survive AP World History, but also enjoy it. So, my first tip on how you can reduce your stress a little bit is to use your open hour wisely. I recommend to do your reading assignments in your open hour whenever you can, or at least do as much of it as you can in your open hour. For me, it was always hard to focus at home. I would always find myself reading, but actually not like understanding the information. Like I was reading, but I was like, none of the information was sticking in my brain. But at school, I was always able to get myself to be more productive and stay more focused. So I always did my best to get the reading assignments done at school. So then at home, when I got home after my sports or whatever, I had one less thing to worry about. I had AP World off my plate. And if you can get AP World done at school, it'll be so much less stressful if you have less homework to do. My second tip for how you can enjoy AP World a little bit more is to not stress about the national exam for most of the year. What I mean by this is, even though you know the national exam marks like the end of the course, content-wise, it is not the biggest part of the course. The biggest part of the course is learning about history and connecting all of that to God's story. If you're too busy worrying about the national exam, you're going to miss out on opportunities to enjoy the content and enjoy how we can connect it all to God's story, which is the biggest part of the course. So instead of always looking towards the future about the national exam, focus on taking in the class day by day, because the time will come for you to start stressing about the national exam, but don't put that kind of pressure on yourself for most of the year. Wait until it's actually time. My third and final tip, and probably my biggest point of this video, is that comparison kills. In this class, you are going to get a bad grade at some point, and everybody's grades are going to be different. So some people might get a great grade on an exam and you might get a bad one. But if you're too worried about, oh my gosh, my friend did better than me, my classmate did better than me, if you're always focused on keeping up or one-upping people, this class will not be enjoyable for you. You got to focus on yourself, and you got to realize that everybody's journey in this class is different. Everybody goes on like ups and downs where they're getting good grades and they're getting bad grades. Everyone understands something and not something else. So you just got to understand that there's going to be times where you do worse than your friend, or sometimes you'll do better than your friend. And if you're too focused on comparing yourself to your classmates, comparing your grades, then you will not enjoy this class. But if you focus on like taking it step by step, understanding that you won't understand everything, and understanding that there will be times where your classmates do better than you, you'll just put less pressure on yourself and enjoy the class so much more. In conclusion, AP World is a very enjoyable class as long as you don't let the heavy load that it is overwhelm you. If you're too focused on your grades, on doing better than your classmates, on the national exam, then I guarantee you this class will be miserable for you and it will be a very long year. But if you focus on yourself, on understanding that you're not going to understand everything, on understanding that you're not always going to get great grades, and not letting all the work overwhelm you, I guarantee you will enjoy this class a little bit more.